Hello, and welcome back to Trucking Answers. Today I want to talk about the main reasons that people are at least writing to me about why they don't think that they are going to do well or that they can use electronic logs. Okay, so the reason people say, here we go, top 3 reasons. Traffic. They say, look, what if I load at 3 p.m. in a major city like Chicago or Laramie, Wyoming, and then I have to drive through all of that rush hour traffic or, first thing in the morning or whatever it is. I want to be able to, wait till 6, 7 o'clock till the Laramie traffic dies down, and then I could drive, and the electronic log doesn't allow me to do that because it's still recording my time. So what you're saying is, I want to falsify my log, right? Okay, that's not a good plan. You should not be falsifying your log. So the electronic log, sure, it records your day, so your 14-hour clock continues to run. But this rule didn't change, right? Just like these other rules. So if your company, the other side of this is, look, your company, especially your company driver, right? If they have you load every day where you're stuck in traffic every day, they're not thinking ahead. Maybe they don't even think about it. Call them up and say, hey, look, you know what? All the time, every day or every 3 days or whenever I load, you're all sticking me in traffic. I don't make any money. Drivers are regulated by the hour, but paid by the mile, and I don't agree with that, okay? I get paid by the mile just the same as most everybody watching this. And I don't agree with it, but I don't know how to change that. Companies just won't change it. I've seen some places now are starting a salary program, which is interesting. I've seen 12,000, not 12,000, but, 1,200 or 1,000 salary plus, 8 cents a mile or something like that. And that's an interesting way to do it, I think, because then you have a base that you're not going to go under no matter what the problem is. But we can get to that in another video. If your company loads you at a time, all the time, they're not thinking ahead. Say, hey, look, why don't you plan a load where I don't have to sit around in traffic every day because you're killing me. You're killing my paycheck. Remember, always what I say, there's plenty of other jobs. All right, now, another one, people say, I wait. I sit at the dock and I wait 4 hours, 6 hours. I don't get paid anything, and so then I need to drive all night. But I've drove an hour, so I'm already at 7 hours. Now I'm stuck. I'm not going to make any money. Okay, whose fault is that? Right. Yours. Because what do I say? Don't sit around without getting paid. Don't do things without making money. The whole goal is to make money. You don't get to just sit around for free. You need to call the company immediately and say, look, this sitting around for free, this ends. There's plenty of jobs, plenty. And by the way, I was looking this weekend at jobs. I found a job that has a $40,000 sign-on bonus. Okay, and I found that in just a couple of minutes of searching around. So if you're sitting at a dock for 6 hours, you have plenty of time to find another job. Now, I'd give the company time to change their ways, but not long, because there's a lot of jobs. Sitting is no good for free. What if you made a couple of $100 for that 6 hours you sat there? Then it wouldn't have been such a bad day, right? Okay, so now you're not worried I got to drive all night or whatever, right? Don't sit for free. If that's happening, you should quit and change jobs. Simple as that. Don't falsify your log for your company. You think you're benefiting you. You're not. Get in an accident, somebody hits you. You're finished. Okay, and this last one, which people are going to have to write to me to explain to me what the deal is. People say, well, look, I get up, drive a couple hours, I take a nap for a couple of hours. And I can't tell you how many people wrote to me. I thought it was just a one-off thing. No, people constantly saying it. What's the deal with that? What other job lets you come in for 2 hours and nap for 2 hours? You're at work, okay? You're at work, go to work. If you need to nap 2 hours every day, what were you doing during your break? Okay, why aren't you sleeping? And if you've got a nap like that, I don't know, that's more than the cat naps. So you need to get to work or go to a doctor or find out what the problem is. The napping thing, I just don't get it. But the electronic log doesn't stop you from taking a nap, I guess. You have 14 hours, you could nap the whole day, I guess. But that's just crazy. If you worked at a warehouse, if you worked at a factory, if you worked at a fast food restaurant, if you worked at any job, insert name of job here, you couldn't come in for 2 hours and then nap for 2 hours. No. So get up, go to work, manage to work the whole day, and then end your day. And these other things are just reasons that you drivers that are mad at me all the time want to falsify your log. The rules didn't change under electronic logs. The rules are the same with paper logs and electronic logs. All that happened is now you actually have to keep your day recorded, and that day is coming. It is right around the corner. So I hope you're ready for it. If your company doesn't provide a way for you to make good money under an electronic log, go find a company that does. There are plenty of places that will pay you for all of your time and pay you properly, so you do not have to sit around and think, I've got to falsify my log every single day of my life to make a decent living. You don't have to do it. And don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it, right? Don't give them any extra time. Anything you do for work should be paid. Paid. And don't ever violate the law for your company, because at the end of the day, they'll hang you out to dry on it. If something happens, they'll say, oh, we never told them to do that. Okay, and you all know that's true. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We're going to be back with more Trucking Answers.